Welcome to Petro-Explorers. Petro-Explorers is a leading provider of integrated reservoir characterization services. The company was incorporated in 2009 in Calgary, Canada. Our goal is to create value for customers by providing tailored reservoir characterization through application of leading-edge technologies and in accordance with the industry standards. Petro-Explorers offers its services to the exploration and development companies of all sizes, both locally and worldwide. For the last 12 years, we have provided services for more than 50 clients covering many basins of the world. Our projects cover new exploration frontiers like Kenya and Tanzania to mature play analysis in Gulf of Mexico and Canada. Petro-Explorers staff actively contribute to professional organizations. Since its creation, Petro-Explorers has been vigilantly working towards establishing networks of partnerships and business affiliations. The company has established solid network of consulting affiliates such as Rocky View Geoservices, Canadian Reservoir, Launchout Geo, and JAGTAC. Internationally, we work with OGIS in India, Exploration Systems in Norway, and a business affiliate in South America. Petro-Explorers team usually markets its services through participation in annual events like GeoConvention in Calgary and AAPG ICE. Since inception, Petro-Explorers and Netherlands and USA-based DGB Earth Sciences have been appreciating close, mutually beneficial business collaboration. We are the Canadian agent of worldwide renowned OpenDetect software, innovative seismic interpretation engine developed by DGB Earth Science. OpenDetect is the world's only open-source seismic interpretation system which provides innovative G&G solutions to the oil and gas industry. OpenDetect Pro is commercial licensed software which consists of base platform and commercially licensable plugins. Commercial plugins are routinely used for the geological and geophysical workflow for oil and gas exploration. It includes various types of inversion, faults and fractures, sequence stratigraphy, and a recent add-on, machine learning plugin. Please contact Petro-Explorers for any questions you might have regarding OpenDetect and how it could reduce your exploration and development risk. Petro-Explorers offer extensive quantitative and interpretive reservoir characterization services. Some of the services provided as standalone or as a whole workflow to identify the drilling prospect from the getting data to drilling location. Let us look at these services in more detail. Quantitative interpretation covers rock physics, synthetic modeling, and various inversions. AVO analysis requires careful modeling and gathers conditioning to reveal the best combination attribute that would differentiate the hydrocarbon-bearing reservoir from its brine counterpart. Application of rock physics and modeling is key to distinguishing the lithology and fluids. We work in traditional P impedance and VPVS ratio space as well as in LMR space. The work is carried out using detailed fluid substitution. In AVO feasibility studies, careful conditioning of the gathers, amplitude preserved processing, and modeled calibration of wells can define fluid separation capability of seismic pre-stack data. Post-stack deterministic inversion is used to separate lithology, leading to better interpretation and often very helpful in interpretation of complex lithology. In this example from Llanos Basin of Colombia, post-stack inversion along with spectral decomposition allowed differentiation of sand and shale-filled channel systems while revealing the positional geomorphology. Pre-stack simultaneous inversion, or in short, pre-stack inversion, allows differentiation of fluid and lithology at the same time. Pre-stack inversion has been proven as the best quantitative tool to reduce the exploration risk. LMR domain allows the relation of rocks to their rigidity and compressibility. Pre-stack inversion followed by neural network inversion allows higher resolution of rock and fluid properties, such as porosity and volume of shale. The results can then directly be used in geomodeling. Multi-point stochastic inversion is another tool in our extensive arsenal to quantify the uncertainty for reserve estimates. The process of HIT-cube stochastic inversion is based on simulation of rock properties within a stratigraphic interval such that all the possible variations are captured and their probabilities are defined. Pseudosynthetic traces are generated and then the traces are matched with real seismic data in the framework of the geological model. The best matches or hits are then used to create inverted property models and their probabilities. Example is from Western Canada glauconite unit. Fault and fractures characterization is another important area for conventional and unconventional plays. We apply advanced fracture identification techniques such as various volume curvature analyses. The analysis carried out at various step-outs and then intelligently combined can bring out the details of the structural deformation. We have shown through conference papers that curvature analyses and neural networks can lead to successful removal of footprints and thus preserving the geological discontinuities. Similarity coherence attributes are key to structural analyses, but do have their limitation of separating faults from other discontinuities. Then fault likelihood provide fault and fracture probability along with their azimuth and dip. The precision of the faults when filtered by probability is very powerful in understanding the structural history of the area. The fault planes can be classified and extracted according to their dip and azimuth direction and can also be filtered based on their likelihood value. The automation in fault extraction have reduced the interpretation time from months to days. To help interpretation on conventional software, we can embed the fault signature on the seismic to produce fault-blanked seismic volume. Fault-blanked volume allows interpreter and computer to avoid wrong interpretation when interpreting parallel to the fault plane. Fault and horizon interpretation work led to finding additional fault blocks in Central African Rift Basin. As for the unconventional plays, faults fracture analysis in combination with spectral decomposition can help in detection of the sweet spots and fracture network as carried out for one of our Montney Shale player in Alberta. Fluid migration and chimney analysis is another area where we have worked together with DGB Earth Sciences and independently to help clients reduce their exploration risks. Subsurface fluid migration pathways can be detected using neural network method, the chimney cube, which identifies hydrocarbon migration pathways and seal integrity. In Gulf of Mexico chimney cube has been used extensively to de-risk fault seals. Co-visualizing chimney cube along with fault cube can show the leaking zones. In Anza Basin exploration project Petro-Explorers team was able to use the fluid migration analyses to focus the exploration in East Africa Rift System, Kenya. The figure shows the result of chimney analysis overlaying seismic sequence stratigraphic interpretation. We managed to identify leaking B and non-leaking faults A. Another service that is integral part of reservoir characterization is quantitative sequence stratigraphic interpretation. Sequence stratigraphy helps to build comprehensive geological model. There are two mutually dependent workflows through seismic and wells. We have converted the whole workflow into small automated modules. We have developed an in-house automated top correlation module where only few reference wells are required to pick tops on thousands of wells. Corrected log data is automatically converted to petrophysical derived logs when V-shale volumes produced automatically for a large number of wells using GR and SP logs. This is followed by automatic identification of sequence stratigraphic surfaces, major flooding surfaces, and sequence boundaries. On the left, you can see the V-shale curve displayed against geological age to the left and transgressive regressive sequences, triangles, created automatically displayed against global sea level curve in gray. The figure to your right shows identification of sequence stratigraphic order ranking from the 5th to the 3rd. Seismic is automatically processed to achieve Wheeler diagram and horizon cube, a relative geological time volume. Most of the above analyses are done using our proprietary automated sequence stratigraphy package, QStrat. Automatic sequence stratigraphy was carried out in the carbonate deposits of Newfoundland. Better identification of shale barriers in oil sand was carried out through the use of automatic sequence stratigraphy. Advanced seismic attributes analyses. Various attributes allow better visualization of seismic data, such as pseudo-relief, co-rendered with seismic amplitudes. Curvature attribute, such as Gaussian curvature, can highlight the karsting features in carbonates. Mixing spectral frequency bands can highlight various seismic geomorphological features. RGB blending is a method that can be used in conjunction with many attributes. Through spectral decomposition, meandering fluvial system of Carbonara Formation is revealed and shown in comparison to present floodplain deposits. Multi-attribute visualization is key to reveal the hidden seismic architecture. Another important mature machine learning technology is waveform facies analysis. You can see a meandering Nauticuen channel meandering revealed by seismic facies map. In some areas, the thickness of sand is buried within a wavelet. Seismic facies is shown to reveal the sand isopack within Cardium sand, clearly highlighting the sandbar and lagoon. Multi-attribute machine learning allows segmentation of data that is more meaningful. Let's take a look at another area of service providing. Petro-Explorers for years have also been offering support for bid rounds, field development plans, and reserve evaluation. As an example, Petro-Explorers is the leading provider for FDP, field development plans, in India. The plan submitted to governmental body which is required for any Indian company to get approval for development of their fields. To date, in DSF rounds 1 and 2, Petro-Explorers, along with our partner OGIS, have completed the most FDPs than any company providing such services in India. Petro-Explorers team is trusted worldwide to reduce exploration and development risks using leading-edge technologies and years of in-depth experience.